Hey everybody, it's Melodian with Ninja Marketers and Life on the Dirt Road. And we're here tonight to talk about setting up your Facebook profile so that people know you're actually open for business. I've got Sharon Reese with me. She has an excellent profile and she's lots of fun to talk to anyway. So I'm glad I've got somebody here to chit chat with, because you know me, I tend to ramble if I don't. Hey Sharon, why don't you tell everybody who you are and what you do?
Okay. My name is Sharon Reese, and I help people with basically what I do is I inspire and help people to grow older healthily in a healthy way and using products and basically inspiring people to take care of themselves.
And she is very inspiring. She's the one that inspired me to get up off my hind parts and actually get out and start moving and exercising. I'm not quite running half marathons or marathons yet, but I am moving more, and that is all because I couldn't sit there and watch this woman out there running marathons, and I'm sitting here going, I can't get up off the couch. So it's all due to her. All right, we're going to go look at Sharon's Facebook profile because it doesn't do any good. I mean, if you're watching this, you are probably in some sort of home-based business. And if you are in some sort of home-based business, then it's highly likely that you are using social media to market your business. But if you don't have an effective Facebook profile, then it's kind of pointless. And Sharon's is actually pretty good. So that's why I was excited when she agreed to get on here with me, because hers is pretty good. And I could show you mine, but I like to use somebody else's as the example, just because.
Well, and I learned how to do it from you.
Thank you for the plug. Yeah, so I'm going to share my screen here so we can all look at Sharon's profile. Boom. And can you see that, Sharon?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, so like I said, you've got to have a good profile. People come to your profile, they want to know who you are and what you do and how you can help them. And I promise you, when you are connecting with someone, especially someone who's looking for any kind of help with any kind of, with their businesses, or what they're gonna check out your profile. They're gonna check out your social media. Even employers now are checking out social media before they hire someone. Mm-hmm. So your social media profile needs to be effective. It needs to show the best possible you. That's what it's there for. So you need to make sure everything's good to go. And that starts with your cover photo. Now, your cover photo should say a little something about who you are, what your passions are, what your personality. It really is a reflection of who you are, what you do, and what you believe in. It doesn't necessarily have to have your photo on it. Mine does, Sharon's doesn't, but this pretty much sums up who Sharon is right here. This is her. I look at this and I go, yeah, that is what Sharon's all about. Discovering your dreams, finding freedom, finding health. And she's got, she's an outdoor woman. Every time you see her, she's out walking, running. She's always posting pictures of things on her walks and her runs or around their farm. So this is perfect for her. The only thing I might put is actually nothing. I like it. Okay. Nothing. I would put nothing. It's good. Hang on. No, wait a minute. I might put up. Yes, I would. I would put one thing. So your Facebook profile cover is a post. When you put it on there, it creates a post. I would go ahead and put something in here that describes, you can go edit it, and I would put something up here that describes your business or talks a little bit about your business or tells people how to connect with you, something, because when people come to your profile, they're going to click on this photo and that way they'll see what you've written.
Yeah.
It's unused real estate that you're missing out on. So that is one thing that I would do. Go ahead and put that in there. Just anything about you, your business. You know, a link to your newsletter. I know you have a newsletter, so tell them how to hang up on, or how to sign up on your newsletter. Tell them how to join your Facebook group. Link to your Facebook group. Anything, but it's a good spot to put in some information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Profile picture. It's her and she's smiling, which is what it needs to be. Okay. So many people I see with their profiles, it's either their company logo, which is okay. It's okay if you're somebody that has their very own original business. It's okay. It's still not great because people want to see your face. People do business with people, not logos. So they still want to see your face, but it's okay. But if you're in any kind of network marketing company or direct sales company and you're using the company image or product images as your profile photo, that's bad. That's not good. If you're a little camera shy, okay, if you're a little camera shy, we have AI now. Okay, there's AI out there that will make your picture look beautiful. It will still look like you. Now, yes, I know you've all seen the AI that I love to play with. Okay, you've seen some of the ones I've posted with the, you know, the multicolored hair and people look at that and they know that's not real. But there are also some that will take you and just make you look better. So if you're a little camera shy because you think you don't photograph well, go use some AI. If you don't know which one to use, let me know. I can point you in the right direction. As long as it looks like you, and most of them will do that, they'll make you look like you, just better. So I know some people don't like to take pictures, but get over yourselves, okay? Go take a picture. And then if you don't like it, go doctor it up a little bit with some AI. You'll look fine. That's what AI is a tool. Okay, I know people are afraid of it and people are thinking it's going to take over the world and take over my business, and it's a tool like everything else. Learn to use it effectively. Okay, now she's got 2,000 and some odd followers, which is really good. That's awesome. I'm scrolling down. Here we go. Friends. That leads me to her friends. So she's got friends that we can see. Okay, I know a lot of people like to hide their friends. They think that I need to hide my friends because somebody's going to steal my friends, somebody's going to try to message all my friends, someone's going to me, if you hide your friends, then that kind of tells me that you're not really open to connection. Because when I come here, when Sharon reached out to me, I don't even remember how we connected, but when we decided to become friends, one of the first things I did was go and look to see who did we know in common. Because especially, and I hate to say it, especially if it's a guy, if I'm looking at your post, or if it's like a heavy duty marketer and I'm looking at your profile and I see that we don't have anybody in common, I want to know, first of all, how did you find me? Second of all, why do you want to be friends with me? Because we don't have anything in common, apparently. Whereas, you know, here's Neville, okay? So if Neville reached out to me today, I might look at him and go, I don't know, okay? I don't know. But I would pop over to Sharon. I would go look at his friends, and I see that he's friends with Sharon. He's also friends with Linnell, who I'm also friends with. He's friends with Krista, who I'm also friends with, and Lynette, and he's friends with a lot of the same people I'm friends with. So I'm going to go ahead and accept his friendship request because He knows a lot of the same people I know. We run in the same circles. He's okay. So hiding your friends doesn't always serve a purpose. And trust me, if I want to steal your friends, that's easily done anyway. All I have to do is go to your Facebook posts and look to see who's commenting on your posts. They're usually they're your friends. It's your friends that are commenting on your posts. So you're not really gaining anything. It might take me a little more effort to do it that way, but if I am determined to steal your friends or go message your friends or whatever it is that everybody's afraid of, I can still do it. I don't care if you hide them all day long, I can still find them. So just never saw the point. All right. Now your bio, your intro. This is very important because it tells who you are and what you do. And this pretty much tells it right here. Wife, mother, author. She wrote a fabulous book. Speaker, runner. And she loves helping others stay fit. This is who she is, and earn residual income in the process. This is who she is. It says it all right there. There's nothing left to guess about. So if I'm looking at her profile and I'm like, I could lose a little weight and get in a little better shape. And here's Sharon. This is what she does. I'm going to message her and ask her more about how does she do this? How does she help people stay fit? Because I don't have to guess at what she does. If I'm looking and I happen to come across her, there it is right there. Now she also has links to all of her stuff, which you also want to do. So there's her Instagram, there's her Twitter, there's her website, there's her Facebook group. You have 2 Facebook groups. Did I miss one? Am I not in one? Oh no, it's on the website. Never mind. At your blog.
Mm-hmm.
So there she has links to everything. You have room on your profile to put links to everything that's important. Now I wouldn't load it up if you have a lot of stuff. I wouldn't load it up, but this is just about right. She's got her Instagram, she's got her Twitter. Those are the 2 big ones that she's on. She's got her website, she's got her Facebook group. She's good. Scroll down here and she's got her hobbies. You want to fill out as much of this as you can, because when people are looking to connect with you, they're not always looking. When I connected with Sharon, I was not looking for someone that could help me get fit. I wasn't looking for someone that could help me earn residual income because I already do all that. But I saw that, number one, she lives in Dallas. Well, my sister lives in Dallas, so I spent a lot of time in Dallas. I saw that she likes a lot of the same stuff I do. She likes to garden, and I love the garden. She's a little better at it than I am, but hey. We talk gardening. She blogs, I blog. She runs, I don't. But we both write. So we had a lot of things in common to talk about before we ever even started discussing our mutual businesses. But eventually, because we became friends and connected, when I needed help with something, I was able to reach out to her, and I felt comfortable reaching out to her because we were already friends. We had already connected. So when I needed some advice on some fitness stuff, I felt very comfortable reaching out to her and asking her what she had and what she did. And as a result of that relationship, I became a customer. It's all about the relationships. And this right here is where you start building those relationships. So you want to put things on your profile that people can relate to. Where you live, where you were born, where you went to school, where you used to work. Because that's how people will find you and that will give you something in common to talk about. I have gone out and searched for my college. I've searched my college, I've searched my high school to reconnect with people. That's how I found them. Okay.
Hmm.
Now let's go look at her posts. Now, the one thing that Sharon does really, really well, that Rick wandering back and forth in the background. Tell him to stick his head in
It
here and say
is.
hi.
I don't think he wants to say hi.
He just wants
It's
to
Melodious.
photobomb the video. Is that it?
Yeah, right. Mm.
One thing that she does really, really well, she uses a variety of posts. Okay, so here we just have a post of jelly. Is this your jelly? What is dewberries? I've never heard of them.
They are wild blackberries. Kind of, they don't taste quite exactly like blackberries, but yeah, basically that's what they are.
Hmm.
They grow very low to the ground. So you have to, it's backbreaking to pick
I've
them.
never heard of them. But anyway, she uses regular posts. She uses reels. She uses her reels very well. She curates other people's posts. She shares her events. I'm looking for the one I saw the other day. It was just well darn, I can't find it. But there it is. She uses just text. So she uses a variety of posts, and Facebook likes that. Facebook likes that a lot. They like you to use different forms of posts. They don't like if you just use all reels or all images or whatever. They like variety. They think that helps people stay on your feed longer. And Facebook is all about keeping people on Facebook. So the fact that she uses a variety really helps her engagement. Because Facebook is showing her things to other people. As you can see by 15 comments on pictures of jelly jars. Okay. I mean, that's seriously, that is good. I can promise you most people do not get 15 comments on jelly jar pictures. So Facebook is showing her stuff to other people because she's doing what they want. It's all about keeping Facebook happy. People talk a lot about the algorithm and how, if I see one more post about my algorithm needs boosting, everybody say hi. That might work for that particular post. It's not going to help your algorithm. It's just not. What you need to do to help your algorithm is engage and be interesting. I actually saw it today, and it was all I could do to not say something because I didn't really know the person, but they were talking about the fact that they only see the same few people in their posts or in their feed, and they're having to go out and deliberately find their other friends and go to their pages, and I'm like, exactly. Okay. That's how that works. Go find your friends and talk to them. Okay. When you're, in the days before social media, did you sit in here waiting for your friends to drop by if you wanted to see them? No, you picked up the phone and you called them. Why is this different? It's the same concept. If you want to go see your friends, drop by their profiles and say hi. Facebook will look at that and go, oh, these two people know each other. We should show them each other's stuff. And the more you do that, the more you will see in your feed different people. If you only interact with the same people all the time, Facebook's going to think, well, these are the people you like. Let me show you their stuff. There's no gaming the algorithm. It's really simple. Go talk to people. Just go talk to people. It's not hard.
Yeah, I love that. I have thought a lot about that after you posted that yesterday or the day before about talking to people. Like, duh.
And you want to really know how to find people to talk to? Go to their store. Do you use stories much? I don't ever.
I occasionally I do use stories, not a lot, but
The wonderful
once in a
thing
while.
about stories is if you go comment on someone's story, you are now in their messenger. You're in their inbox.
Oh,
What a wonderful place to be. Somebody's inbox. Because that's where the conversations really happen. I mean, some people will have an entire conversation in the comments on a post. That drives me crazy because, it just does. I would rather go talk to you in Messenger than it's just you and me. So if you comment on somebody's story, you go right straight to their inbox. And now Facebook isn't going to penalize you for talking to someone because you're commenting on you're already friends, you're already connected, you're just talking to each other, and you're in their inbox. So it's just natural to have a conversation. And once you get the conversation going, with a little practice, you can learn how to steer that conversation anywhere you want it to go. So if you're trying to find people for your business or you're trying to sell some products and you're scrolling through stories and you see some likely candidates, once you comment on their story, it takes a little practice. I mean, don't just bounce right out there and go, "Hey, I saw your story. You want to buy my stuff?" No, okay, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
But it takes a little practice, but you can learn to steer the conversation just by asking the right questions. You can learn to steer the conversation where you want it to go. And it's quite natural because you're just talking, you're two friends. It's so much easier and so much more conversational and so much more natural because you're just two friends now chatting in Messenger. So there's nothing forced and phony about it. It's not, you didn't just up and cold message someone about your business or your products. You're just two friends that know each other and having a conversation. It's like sitting down for coffee. I don't understand why people make this hard. It's like if you went out to coffee, if I was coming over to Sharon's house for coffee and I walked into her kitchen, I would not greet her with, "Hey, Sharon, how are you doing? You want to try my products?" That's just not how who does that? Okay. Who does that? You don't do that. So it's the same thing on Messenger. You just have a conversation. Hey, how you doing? Whatever the comment on the story was about, keep that conversation going. And with a little practice, you can eventually learn to steer that conversation into a conversation about your business or your products or whatever it is you're trying to market at the time. Photos. She's got some good photos. And again, they speak pretty much to who she is. So all in all, she's got a really good profile, but the only thing that I would change is I would put some kind of description or something about my business in your profile cover photo. So when people click,
yeah, okay.
You can just go right there and when you find it, and just go ahead and put something in there about a link to your group or a link to your business, whatever you need to. But that's about the only thing I see that I would change on yours. You do good stuff.
I learned reels from you.
I love your reels. I love your reels. They're so fun.
This one with the bunny running down the trail.
I love the bunny.
It was like I cued him to run right at the perfect time in the song. I don't know if you know, it was incredible. So amazing.
And he's so cute. I love the bunny. Our bunnies only come out at night, so I don't ever see them.
Mm,
But I love it. And it's who you are. I mean, I love your reels. I hang out on your reels a lot. I love your reels because they're always, those are cute. I mean, sheep, come on. Who doesn't
yeah.
love those?
Learning a lot about sheep, having them live right in my yard.
I want goats. I want goats so bad. Can't quite convince Gerald that we need goats, but I'm working on it. Every time I see Crystal with her goats, it's like, I want goats. So anyway, any questions? Dang. That was scratchy throat.
Well, that was very helpful to me learning about the stories connection with Messenger. That's cool. I'll have to explore that a little more and do a few more stories.
Yeah, it took me a little while to jump on them just because they're only there for 24 hours. And I was like, it's kind of the same thing with when everybody was using Snapchat. And I was like, why would I want to use Snapchat? It doesn't, it's only there for, why bother? But people were actually making a killing on Snapchat with their businesses. I never did get on it really. But then somebody pointed out to me that the same thing. Do you know that when you comment on a story, it goes, and I was like, oh, okay. So even after the story disappears, that connection in Messenger is still there. Gotcha. So once I figured that, I was like, oh, okay, gotcha. Stories.
Oh, one question I did have, Melodian, is would you recommend that I change my profile picture from time to time?
I do. I change mine from time to time simply because every time you do, it's a new post.
Yeah.
So I change mine periodically. Now I know there are some people that change it like every month. I don't do that, but I will change it from time to time. You'll notice I changed both my cover photo and my profile photo today, actually, because it was time. So yeah, I change mine fairly periodically just for that reason, because for one thing, if I'm focusing on something new, it's like right now I'm getting ready to launch my podcast and everything. So the life on the dirt road is my big focus right now. And so I did change my cover photo and my profile photo because I'm getting ready for that launch.
Yeah.
And it created a whole new post where I could talk about all that. So it's a good idea to go ahead and do that. Just don't overdo that. It's like everything
I still
else.
I think my picture on Twitter is still an old picture.
Now you do want to update them periodically because like I have been on Twitter since, gosh, 2000, I want to say 2011, maybe 12, a long time.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So you do want to, especially when you get to be like my age where, the hair starts going gray and stuff, because people go look at that and go, that's not you. Yes, it is. I was just substantially younger then. Okay. But it's me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to make sure your pictures are current. And something that I never thought about and that I really need to get better at myself, because I don't always change everything all at once, and I need to because I'm on so many different platforms, is you need to make sure your photos are consistent across the different platforms.
Yeah.
Which I'm very bad about that. So I need to go, now that I've updated my Facebook, I need to go and pop over and update Twitter and Instagram and all the others. Because people get used to seeing that photo of you, and that's what they're looking for when they're scrolling.
Yeah.
And granted, not everybody is on all of the same social media sites. So your Facebook audience and your Twitter audience may be totally different people. but there may be enough of an overlap that you want to make sure that consistency is there. And I will admit I'm bad about that, so I need to do that.
Yeah, I think my picture on all of those is a different picture. Because I think my Instagram one is my classic picture after I did my first 10K run, I think it was. So
Looks like we both have a job tonight or tomorrow.
Yep,
Okay. Going around and updating all of our
some
photos.
work to do. Yeah.
But now I will sometimes use, like, I have a business page and a Facebook group, and I will sometimes use a little bit different photo in there, because if you've gone to my page and you're part of my group, then you already know me. And so that's a little bit different thing. We've already connected. Most people do not find me through my group or through my page. They find my page, my group, through my profile. So at that point, you've already found me, and I might use a little more fun photos over there with the multicolored hair but
yeah.
But you do want to be consistent on all your other platforms. Awesome.
Okay.
Well, any other questions while we're here?
What would your first recommendation be to someone who does not have, this cover photo up here? How would you tell them to go about getting that up there?
I use Canva. I use Canva for everything. I like Canva. The one I created today, I did it on Canva in about 5 minutes, less.
Yeah, I think that's how I did that one on Canva.
Yeah, Canva is an awesome tool for creating graphics, and they have a free version. Some of the artwork would have a cost using the free version, but it's usually like $1 or something per photo, or I think it's like 12. It's like 12 something a month to get all the bells and whistles. And if you create a lot of graphics like I do, 12 something a month it's worth it to me to have access to all this stuff, because I create a lot of graphics. So which is, it's not bad. 12 something a month isn't that bad. But if it's a little bit of a reach for some people, then there's the free version, and then you just go pay. And there's lots of free artwork and stuff that you don't have to pay for anything. But if you saw something that you really, really liked, and it has a little crown associated with it, that means it's part of the pro package, you can still use that. You just have to pay for individual use. And I'm trying to remember the last time I did that, because I've been paying for the whole thing for a while, but I think it was like $1. It was never more than $1 something.
Yeah, I think it's $1
to get a picture. So yeah, I would recommend Canva. It's easy to use. And if you do struggle with it, I have Canva training videos on my YouTube channel. So just reach out to me, and I'll shoot you the link to the YouTube channels, to the training videos on how to use Canva. But it's really easy to use once you get in there, and just go play with it. That's how I learned. Just go play with it. You can't hurt anything. Just go play with it. If you don't like it when you're done, delete it and start over.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, thank you, Ms. Sharon. I appreciate you hopping on here, because you have such a good profile. I wanted everyone to see what a good profile looks like. I didn't want to pick apart somebody's that wasn't so good. That's kind of embarrassing. I've had that done to me, and it's a little bit embarrassing. Yes, you're learning, but still, it's a little embarrassing. So I'm glad you hopped on here with me so that I could show people and stop sharing.
Well, I'm happy I could do that. And
I appreciate it.
I learned some stuff, so that's great.
That's what it's all about. I always learn something from you about dewberries now. Never heard of them. I have wild blackberries in my backyard, and I'm trying to figure out a way And I know they're blackberries because they're like tall and picky and
Oh, yeah.
but they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And I'm trying to figure out a way that we could kind of like, I don't even know if it's
Control them.
Yes, I want to like control, I want to get rid of some and control the rest and cultivate them so they grow nice and big and bear lots of berries and I don't know if that's possible, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know anything about, because right now they just seem to, I mean, they just sprout up everywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of what these dewberries did. They started out at one end of one of my garden beds and just spread and spread and spread and spread until they almost took over the whole bed. So, but that was a process of, oh, I don't know, 8 years, maybe 7 or 8 years. So, yeah, they do. They spread. I don't know what you can do about it, really.
Oh well, probably nothing.
Yeah.
All righty, well, I am going to stop this recording